Imagine you've just posted a video and it got way fewer views than usual within the first few hours. You're probably making this one mistake that I made as well, but I was able to reverse it and make that video with no views to be 1 of 10. Hey there, I'm Anna Sabino and I'm a business coach based in New York City. And on this channel, I'm documenting my YouTube growth and also sharing what I'm learning on the way. The other day, I posted this video with this thumbnail. I was quite surprised because usually I get some views within the first 5, 6, 7 hours. And when I looked at the analytics, there were barely any views within the first few hours. So the first thing I did was to check impressions. Is YouTube giving my video a chance? If it's over 100 or 200, there should be some clicks, there should be some views. And I checked, and yes, there were a few hundred impressions and there were just a few views. Whenever you have a video that is not getting any views, but you are getting impressions, you have a thumbnail or a title or the combination of both that is not scroll stopping. So it's not your video, it's simply your packaging of the video. And this was the case of my video as well. So what I did was I changed this thumbnail and made it into this thumbnail. You know, thinking about it, I'm like, what was I thinking, right? I mean, slow growth. Who do I want to attract with this thumbnail? People who are interested in slow growth? This is not something attractive to post. This is not a thumbnail to grab attention. So I decided to go for intrigue. I also decided to swap the picture of me into the picture where I look into the camera and I have this expression that I'm being worried or annoyed. And I was able to get this video from just getting a few views to becoming 1 of 10. For those of you who are brand new to YouTube, 1 of 10 means that this video became the best performer on my channel. Once we create a thumbnail and we post our video, we do all this SEO stuff, we're just exhausted. Right? We've had it. I know YouTube is tough. It's really worth going that extra mile and watching your video within the first few hours, 5, 6, half a day, to see if it's getting the views that it's usually getting. Because if it's not getting almost any views, it just means your thumbnail or your title is weak. And it's worth to swap it to get that initial boost at the beginning, especially because if YouTube sees that our videos are watched and are getting attention, we're just going to be getting pushed further. I know it's going an extra step, actually it's going an extra mile. I'm going to show you now step by step of how I create my thumbnails. And keep in mind, I'm a business coach, I'm busy, we are all busy. I'm not really into, photoshopping my thumbnails and spending hours and hours on a thumbnail. I mean, it could be worth it. I could be getting probably more views, but I am just going for the efficient, optimal way of creating thumbnails. When I'm done with filming of my video, I don't hit stop. I actually stay and film 30 seconds, maybe a minute of me doing like different poses, just something like that. So what it does is I will have an easier way to find a screenshot that is going to be good for a thumbnail. So if you don't do that, you're gonna spend a lot of time going through your video and trying to find a screenshot that's going to be good for the thumbnail. And you will end up with things like this or like this. So I recommend you film 30 seconds or a minute of you making different poses. Now, why don't I do just shots for a thumbnail? It's probably a better quality and I may start doing it. But for now, the quality of my thumbnails is great, right? So I just do it. I film 30 seconds of a video instead of taking a bunch of shots, just because it's faster. In 30 seconds, I'm getting a lot of shots. I'm getting a lot to choose from. After I choose my screenshot, I get into Canva. And there are different templates for thumbnails, but I actually don't use them. I make my thumbnails from scratch. All we need to do is start a new document, then import the screenshot that we took. And now this is an important step I take. I use this feature, Magic Grab. What I want to do, I want to separate myself from the background, okay? So I'm going to do that. And now I want to put a black rectangle underneath the entire thumbnail. Why? Because I want to lower the transparency of my thumbnail so that the text is more visible, okay? I'm going to put the black rectangle underneath. Then I'm going to put my screenshot underneath with me being separated already. And now I'm going to play with transparency. I want to make my background a bit darker, but I don't want to make myself darker. That's why I separated myself from the background. Okay, so all I need to do is to play with transparency here. Okay, and now I'm going to put myself back on and edit myself. I like upping the contrast, upping the brightness, maybe sharpness as well. Just see what looks good to you. But I only edit myself here. I don't touch the background. And after that, all I need to do is to put text. Now, nowadays, YouTube really loves very simple thumbnails with an intriguing text. Just don't put slow growth. That's not intriguing enough. And you're set to go. I sometimes put like a YouTube play button. You can put emoji or, social media icons depending on your topic. But separating yourself from the background, putting some text should make your thumbnail look professional and scroll stopping. I can't wait to see what you create and post those videos, even when you think your video is bad. I have a video on why bad videos can make your YouTube channel blow up. Watch this video next.